Hello and welcome. My name is Andy, and welcome to episode 7 of my Terraria Expert Mode Let's Play. So, last episode we got a shit ton of things done. We defeated all 3 mechanical bosses, that's all, but it's a lot more than it sounds like, trust me. So, this episode, as I said last episode, we are going to definitely be defeating Planetarium. We shouldn't have to do much prep because we kind of got really good guns already, or weapons. So basically, once I defeat Planetarium, then we're gonna be trying to get our Spectre armor, which is the best mage armor I can use pre Moonlord. So yeah, basically that's what we're gonna be doing. So I'm gonna head to the jungle and look for a Planetarium bulb, and once I do that, I will show you guys what that looks like. Hey, that's a life crystal, or life fruit. Quick little queen bee kill. Too bad we didn't get the trophy for it. Another heart crystal, life fruit, my bad. Another little queen bee dub. Ferda. Another life fruit. Another one. Another one. There we go. Finally, we got the Queen Bee trophy. I've just been waiting for more life fruits to spawn and also a Planetarium bulb. Another one. Alright, so I've been looking for Planetarium bulbs for a long time and I haven't been able to find one. So I did manage to get the trophy for Queen Bee. I've only had to fight it like 8 times, but it gave me a bunch of money because it's super easy. And I also found 10 life fruits, which is really good. But what I want to do now is I want to try and beat Queen Slime. And this time I'm actually going to buff up and take it a little bit more seriously. So, first let me get these slimes out of here, and then I'll meet you guys over at the arena, and we'll hopefully beat her. Maybe even get her trophy, who knows. Alright, so we got all of our buffs. Slime has stopped falling from the sky. These fights so far with Queen Slime have been tough. From what I know, she's tough. So, oh, I gotta be in a hallowed biome. Hold up. Here we are. Here we go. I think the real big problem is a lot of her little baby slime that she spawns. There she goes. Hey! There we go. First try, baby. See what she's got. I've never... Yeah. Here's a regular king slime. And there's this slime balloon. Filled with party girl bathwater. Ew! What the heck? I just remembered. One thing I want to do is I want to go in the underground snow biome, and there's these little monsters that spawn that drop something that I need to fight this guy named Deerclops. I think I mentioned him once before. I've never seen him, never fought him in the game before. I'm pretty sure that I am pretty overpowered enough that it won't be a challenging fight, but I just want to fight him because I've never beat him before. Also, he's got a pretty cool little trophy that hopefully we can eventually get. Okay, so surprisingly, I honestly didn't expect this, but I was able to get exactly what I need to fight Deerclops. So I'm gonna make the spawner for that real quick, and then I will meet you guys in the ice biome, and we will fight him. Okay, so it's a blood moon, and I'm by a meteor biome, but this guy is meant to be fought a lot earlier in the game than I'm at right now. So I think I should be able to clap his cheeks pretty swiftly. But let's do it. So I did look, and I think there is something that might be kind of useful that I can get. I guess let's see if we get it. Okay, well that thing is not what we really want. Well, that was the first time I've ever fought him. Okay guys, so one thing that I've also been wanting to do that I can take care of while I'm waiting for the my Terraria to spawn is I want to get my pylon system set up. So if you don't know what pylons are, here, at my spawn, you see this little thing right here? It says forest pylon. So like basically you move 2 NPCs into a house in specific biomes, and then one of them will sell the pylon for that biome. And what basically it allows you to do is it allows you to teleport from biome to biome. So they have one for the desert, they have one for the jungle, the hallowed, they got one for the hallowed, and then they got one for cavern layer. I think they have a few other ones, but those are the main ones I'm going to be doing is jungle, desert, hallowed, and caverns. So yeah, I'm going to do the desert one real quick, and I'll show you what the houses look like once I'm done. Alright, so this is the setup for the desert biome. My inventory is full right now, but go here, shop, and now that I have it set up, I can buy the desert pylon and throw it right there in the middle. And now I can go, bam! Don't even have to do anything. Super easy, super convenient. I'm actually gonna go back here real quick. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Also, I found these. It says it changes how the world looks. What? Alright, so since I finished that desert pylon, I decided to go back to my jungle and make sure we didn't have any Planetarium bulbs that might have spawned. So if we do, we'll set up a fighter. If not, then we'll make another pylon. Okay, so I looked around briefly, didn't see any, and I'm gonna start. I died, actually. I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do is I found a big area that I want to fight it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and, first of all, I want to set up the jungle pylon so I don't have to just fly all the way every single time. And then I'm going to make an area, like a row of jungle or mud blocks with jungle grass on them, so then it'll have a higher chance of spawning. But for some reason I feel like maybe my game didn't save and it doesn't count all 3 mechanical bosses as being beaten, so it's not spawning, because I feel like I should have found one by now. But yeah, I'm gonna get it figured out, and I'll show you guys the jungle pylon once I've got it set up, and then I will see about trying to get a Planetarium bulb to spawn. So yeah, that's my plan right now. Alright, so I got our jungle pylon set up. Bam, there it is. So that's gonna make things a lot nicer for us. So then once we die a million times in the jungle, we don't have to keep running back all the way, which is cool. So I'm gonna go down in the jungle and set up that thing, and I'll show you what that looks like, and hopefully we can get a Planetarium bulb to spawn. So yeah, I'll update you whenever hopefully I've found one. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. This is the Planetarium bulb. Right there. I don't know why it took so long to spawn. But it's here now. So, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up an arena real quick somewhere near this thing. And I really don't want to damage it or break it accidentally. So, yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. And once I've got an arena set up and I got my buff potion set up, I will update you guys and we will take it on and hopefully win. Okay guys, so this is what the arena looks like right now. And let me show you kind of what I've done. So I've got 3 big platforms here, and I've got teleporters in each corner. So basically a strategy, I've beaten Planetarium before. And a good strategy that I used was you run across, you know, and then you hit this and it goes down. And then you start running, okay, well I think we need to fix that. Let me try this one more time. You run this way, boom, and then you start running this way. And then, guess what? You run this way, boom, you start running this way. And she'll, if you can get her in the middle, she'll just kind of circulate around and you can dodge a lot of her attacks. So, I've got my buff potions, I've got my stuff all set up here basically. So, it's about that time. Let's go ahead and buff up. My I-core going on. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. We had the ride. Alright, second corner, baby. I'm dead as fuck. I don't know how I'm still alive. Oh my goodness. That was hard. That was a lot harder than I thought. Fuck, that was my only spawner. Okay. Well, I have the arena set up. Fuck. Let me do some research to make sure I don't lose next time. Okay, so while I was working on the arena for Planetarium, I managed to find a moth or 2, and I got some butterfly dust, and you can use that to make these butterfly wings, which are significantly better than our leaf wings. So, personally, I don't like how they look really, but they make me fly a lot higher, so I'm gonna use them. Okay, guys, monsters just don't stop spawning here, so I'm gonna pop my buff. And managed to get another bulb to spawn right here, which is nice. So, there we go. Started doing second form, and I'm low as a mug. These teleporters are a lifesaver. I might be dead. Oh my gosh, I almost died there right at the end. I got stuck in here. Oh, that's so good though. Okay. Jim's helmet. Jim's wings. What? That's cool. Aw, these look so much cooler, but our butterfly wings are actually better. So, I'm probably not going to fight Planetarium again. In fact, let's go home. That place is so loud and annoying. Okay, so we've got the temple key, which is really all we needed from Planetarium. So that's going to allow us, we could probably fight Golem in this episode. From what I know, Golem is pretty easy. Probably easier than Planetarium. So yeah, we can go ahead and fight him.
Yeah.
Update. We're not actually going to fight Golem yet. What we're going to do is we are going to go to the dungeon, and we're gonna start working on getting that armor I talked about. So in the dungeon, now that we've defeated Planetara, basically what's gonna happen is sometimes whenever you kill enemies, there's gonna be a little spirit that will spawn, and whenever you kill that spirit, you will get something called ectoplasm. And if you combine ectoplasm with chlorophyte bars, you will get specter bars, which will allow you to make the specter armor, which is the armor that we want. So I'm going to farm up a bunch of ectoplasm, and then I'm going to go mining for a bunch of chlorophyte, and then I will show you guys that armor once I'm ready to make it, and then we will go fight Golem before the episode is over. Okay, so I just got done in the dungeon. Took me forever, but this is how much ectoplasm we need to make the armor. But I wanted to show you guys. So I got this thing to replace my Cthulhu shield. It's called the Master Ninja Gear. And so there's these enemies down in the dungeon called Bone Lee. And they drop this thing called the Tabby and the Black Belt. And you combine it with the double climbing claws thing, and you make this. So this basically just allows for a bigger dash, and it allows you to dodge. So it's just like the Cthulhu shield except better. But now I'm gonna go to the jungle and mine a bunch of chlorophyte, and then once I get enough chlorophyte, I will show you guys that armor. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, I have 1,000,000 chlorophyte. Got my ectoplasm. I had to make a new forge because you need an adamantite forge to make these bars. So we're gonna craft all these bars. Bam. Now we're gonna make all of our specter bars. Bam. Now. Oops. Now we're gonna make specter robe, specter pants, specter hood, and specter mask. And that's all we need. So now 33 defense. Bam, 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 bam. 44 defense. Set bonus. Magic damage done will hurt nearby enemies, but then if we equip this bad boy, reduces magic damage by 40%, which is not good, but it converts it to a healing force. Magic damage done to enemies heals the player with the lowest health. So, it's about to be nighttime. So let me show you an example of kind of what this does on a boss. Okay, so I'm just gonna fight slime with no buffs. Okay, and right now I have the mask equipped, so it's gonna do more damage. See all those little white things? They come off of it, the more damage I do. And then they go, and then they do more damage. So now we equip the hood. And now it do less damage, but it heals. Alright, so yeah, that's kind of what this armor does. It's really good. So I just beat Queen Slime with no buffs. No buff potions. Pretty much solely because of this armor. So, yeah, it's pretty good. This is the armor we're going to be using to fight the Moonlord. So now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fight Golem. And I'll show you guys that in just a second. Okay, so I'm in the jungle. I've made it through the entire lizard temple. Disabled all the traps. And I've got some lizard power cells. And I've got my arena set up the way I want it. So what I'm going to do is fight him. I don't think I need any buffs. I don't think he's that challenging. So here we go. And already like I said, it's pretty easy. This boss is not super hard. So I guess let's open the treasure bag. Solar tablet, lucky shiny stone.
Alright.
Well, I think that's the last thing on the to-do list for today. So we beat Planetarium, we beat Golem, we got our endgame armor before Moonlord, pre-Moonlord endgame armor. So basically, what I want to do next episode, I'm gonna have to grind the Frost Moon, and there's a few weapons I want to get, or a couple weapons. I want to get the Razor Pine, which I'll show you, and I want to get the Blizzard Staff, I think is what it's called. They're going to be hard to get. It's going to take a lot of grinding, honestly, especially the Blizzard Staff. But those are probably going to be the weapons we use against the Moonlord. So after next, it's probably going to be next episode, and then another episode, and then we'll defeat the Moonlord probably within the next 3, which is exciting. Never done that before. That'll be new. So yeah, I think that's all I had for this episode. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.